I kind of have this pressure that, and this feeling that if I don't have ideas right now, if I don't have something to talk about, something to write about, then I've lost the creative spark entirely. But really, realistically, you're not gonna feel that all the time. You're not gonna always feel motivated, even with stuff that you love. And so sometimes when you catch yourself feeling kind of unmotivated, it's a sign to, like, itchy, you scratchy? Sometimes it's a sign to just slow down. Guys, it's time to wake up. Pickety wickety woo! They know that means it's time to eat. Hi, Rupert. Unfortunately, the feast is not for these girls because you have problems with your esophagus, so you can't eat hard food. You have diabetes. I need to cut up some of the cucumber because I brought a bunch of baby carrots, which are easy to divvy up between these 6 pigs. Formerly 7. Rest in peace, Walter. But I got to cut this. Let's do this without hurting ourselves. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Grace, you have your backpack. You're in the backyard. What are we packing for? We're packing because Mama has been looking at screens for too much today, and she's going a little cuckoo bananas. Okay, so we're unplugging a bit, and I said I need to see these pigs, and I need to feed them snacks and celebrate the season of almsgiving with them. I don't really know what that means, but we're celebrating. I know everyone's being so patient. Okay, let's put our knife away. My mom taught me how to put this away. Y'all, let's not get back in the ER. Okay, figured it out. Women can do anything. I have all my stuff. And I have my beautiful, patient little piggies. Some people are still asleep, that's okay. Jack, are you sitting? Are you being a good boy? Are you being Mr. Perfect? Buzzy, come on. Come on, Buzzy. Rupert, some snacks for Rupert. Get over here, Buzzy. You know you need some. You know you need some. Oh, I see someone over there. I see a nose. Hank, come on. Okay, you guys, they're all gonna go to these 3 if you don't wake up. Okay, I'll come to you. Okay, Miss Pearl, what are we doing? I know, you're a little princess, so I'll bring it to you. Because you shouldn't have to get up. You're the only girl and you're perfect. Perfect girl. She says I can only do 1 at a time because I'm so delicate. Bentley, I was looking for you. Let's get you some snack, okay? Come here, Bubba. Come here. I got some for you. Get a little bit closer. Just a couple more steps. Okay, I'll come to you. Rupert. Listen to that. Sometimes this is just exactly what I need. So why am I out here? I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at right now. Hi, Whoop. Hi. I love these little creatures. I'm out here because I'm feeling a little creatively stumped. I feel like I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself to be creating, and it's difficult for me to rationalize for myself the fact that in order to be creative, in order to put stuff out in the world, you also have to be living, you also have to be taking in content. And so I've had a day that was a lot of reading, a lot of catching up on articles that I've been wanting to read and haven't. So I did that today. I filmed another video. I took some photos with my mom. I tried to make an ugly dress cute. It didn't turn out as fairy whimsical as I hoped it would be, but I don't know. I don't feel good. And I feel like I wanted to write today. I would love to film a super fun video, but sometimes you just do not have it in you, and that's okay. But slowing down is sometimes really hard. But sometimes it's exactly what you need. And so I just decided to bring my book out here, bring out some snacks for the pigs. I brought my notebook as well and a pen. And I have just been feeling this intense need to unplug. And I don't just mean like on social media, because I've talked about that left and right. Everyone's tired of me talking about it. I get it. I'm tired of me talking about it. I'm tired of thinking about it. Hi, are you coming back? Are you coming back to say hello because you're the sweetest boy? Yes. I don't have anything for you. I don't have anything for you. In order to be creative, there is a lot of consumption that has to happen, and I think a lot of us are stuck in, oh, he's gonna lay down on my feet. I think a lot of us are stuck in consume, 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 which also makes it really hard to be creative because you also have to be making stuff. But I feel like I don't do enough consuming, and I kind of have this pressure that, and this feeling that if I don't have ideas right now, if I don't have something to talk about, something to write about, then I've lost the creative spark entirely. But really, realistically, you're not gonna feel that all the time. You're not gonna always feel motivated, even with stuff that you love. And so sometimes when you catch yourself feeling kind of unmotivated, it's a sign to, like, itchy, you scratchy? Sometimes it's a sign to just slow down and do some other stuff. Exercise different parts of your brain than the one that you want to do stuff. Like, if you're like, oh, I really want to write, you need to do something other than writing. You need to go hang out with somebody, you need to go to a museum, you need to watch a movie. But it's so normal to sometimes not feel motivated. But I think I just have this fear of losing the motivation and the momentum, because if I've been writing a lot, it feels really good. But then, of course, after a while, I don't have anything to say because I've been writing so much, and it's like, okay, girl, you need to actually live your life for a moment. Not just because it's good for you, and because if you want to be an artist or creative person of any kind, or not even just creative stuff, anything that is your passion, you have to have a life outside of that. Otherwise, that passion will destroy you. Like, not to be doomsday-y, but you can't expect yourself to constantly be excelling at one thing. And so if you are only putting your energy into one thing, in the moments where you're not doing so hot, or where you're not performing the way you would like to, or you're not as creative as you usually are, that can just destroy your self-esteem if you're not supplementing yourself as a person with other things like your human relationships and, you know, books that you're reading or shows that you're watching, or your job, or like relationships that you have with animals. You have to be nurturing all parts of yourself as a person, because if you constantly are like, okay, I need to be creating, performing, like doing my best all the time, you're gonna burn out. And I think I might be a little bit burnt out. So I am just going to be out here with my little backpack because it's such a nice day, and I'm gonna do some reading. I'm going to do some writing in my journal, and I think for the rest of this week I just want to chill. Like, I have mono, so I need to be chilling anyway, but I don't know, I feel like I've been being really hard on myself when I'm not, you know, being the things that I want to be. So I'm gonna take the pressure off. I'm gonna try to take the pressure off. And this is your sign to take the pressure off too. And sometimes just take a freaking break and do something else other than the thing that you feel like you're not doing well at right now. Like, make sure you're nurturing all parts of yourself as a person, and not just the part that has to do with what you're passionate about. Okay, that's what I got today. Hi, Jack. Oh, you're gonna lay down for me? Oh, you're gonna lay down because you want a little belly rub. Yes, yes, that feels so good. He loves it. Look at those little feet. I know, baby. I know, baby. That's a happy pig. He's so cute. I'm just riding on my little journey. Bentley is right there. Life is good. But I will say, I've always struggled. Where's my pen? Jack. I've always struggled with this feeling of not doing enough, even when I'm doing a ton. And I think it's just like the perfectionist in me that wants to be good at all the stuff I do and constantly overachieving. And I've honestly fallen out of touch with that side of myself. I feel like in college, just because I was struggling so much in other ways, that even though I still got like A's, I still had like a 3.9 whatever GPA, it didn't feel like my heart was in it. But it's kind of like, oh, it doesn't matter how poorly I'm doing because look, my grades are good. And that's kind of how it was in high school as well. Like, oh, it doesn't matter how depressed I am, how bad my eating disorder is. It just matters that I, you know, get good test scores and get into a good college. And then I got into a good college. And then in college it was like, oh, I'm still doing well, but like the passion is kind of not really there anymore. And I just feel like my creative passion is only starting to return, and it's been really beautiful and lovely, and I think part of me is terrified of losing it again. But I'm trying to be gentle with myself and realize that you can't be creating all the time, and you also can't be consuming all the time. Like, I think people struggle on both sides of this. Sometimes you have to just slow down, sit, and read with your little piggies, and that's enough. And what does he do all day? He lays in the sun, he hangs out with his friends, he eats snacks, and he's perfect. And would I think that he's less deserving of belly rubs and pets and treats, of carrots and fresh fruit and vegetables, just because he didn't do a lot that day, or because he stayed in bed all day? Or would I be upset that he's not been productive enough and hasn't been eating grass enough? No. I'd be like, maybe you deserve love always. Because he does. And so do I, and so do you. So, I'm gonna go back to my writing, and I'll see you in the next video.